XRP and Bitcoin is still on an uptrend in a very decent rally. We're going to jump straight into the chart. I also have news on the XRP ETFs that have been approved. We're also going to jump into that. If that's something you're interested in, fellas, hit that like button, hit that bell notification, and let's get it. Okay, everyone, welcome back to CryptoMac. Thank you all for joining me. I got the daily chart pulled up on XRP. Now, as you guys can see here, I have made plenty of videos, which will be at the top of your screen right about now. And it pretty much states how I feel like we're in this inverse head and shoulders right here, okay? And now, since we have busted out of it, it seems we got a bust out. My price target on this thing was from the head until the neckline. We still got a good ways to go just for this pattern break. However, that's not the big shebang. This one is the big shebang. Okay, as you guys can see, we got to break out of it, and it seems that we are on a pump. Now, this is the weekly chart. It's not going to move in front of your face. So what we're going to have to do here is, in order to find our price target, we are going to have to go from the bottom of the breakout to the top. I've did this in previous videos. Let's see the breakout. I'm going to try to get right on it. There we go. And let's take a look at our top. Somewhere around $5. Look at that. Could it get any sweeter, any better? Right on $5, guys. XRP is on the major breakout to $5 right now in front of your face live on the weekly chart. You can look at it yourself, do the same technical analysis I just did. You will get the same result. So that is XRP. I cannot wait until it gets to $5. That way, it shuts up a lot of haters, and I'm ready for XRP to just do its thing and let's go. I ain't gonna live for 200 years. Let's do this. I wanna see all of this before I go. So let's go ahead and jump into Bitcoin. Now, hey, it's doing a similar thing. We've been over that one too. Now we can go ahead and take all this stuff off now. It has done retested support. So that is exactly what's happened here. We've got to bounce off that. Now what I think is coming for Bitcoin is something like this. It looks a little bit like this, guys. Let's take a quick look at her. About the same thing everyone else is saying, around 125,000. That is our price target. That is where we're headed. That is where this thing is going. There's really no other news. Who cares about the 5-minute, the 15-minute? That don't matter. Because it might dip a little, might go up a little, might dip a little. But I can tell you right now, within the next month, Bitcoin's going to be at $125,000. I got money on it. I got longs way down here on this bounce when we got a bounce off of the $79,000 support line. I knew it from there. I got crypto tubers I've been watching for 8 years. They all said the same thing. I put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to ride it. So let's go ahead and jump into the news, guys. Okay, guys, now I got the news pulled up. And they had a little bit of confusion. We're about to jump right into that. As you can see, the SEC approves the pro shares. Three, two, one. And as you guys can see on my screen, the SEC approves the pro shares XRP futures ETFs. This is mainly why the price jumped a little bit yesterday, and we didn't dip as bad as everyone else did. We held stronger than every other token. It says here, pro shares XRP futures ETFs will begin trading on April 30th. However, they are not spot ETFs. XRP's price rose by more than 6% due to market confusion over the type of ETFs. Institutional interest in XRP is increasing, which is an inflection point for Ripple and its token. So as you guys can see here, price rally and misunderstanding follow futures approval. As it says here, on the evening of April 27th, which was yesterday, the news spread that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commissions had approved 3 ProShares XRP ETFs. Markets quickly reacted. XRP's price jumped 4% on April 28th after the news of the second approval, though many traders had mistakenly bet on a spot ETF not approved. So a lot of people was expecting a spot ETF and they got a futures ETF. So there was a little confusion in the market. That's why it really didn't go up to probably, I would imagine it would have doubled maybe 4 to 8% instead of 4. And here it says the approved products. These are all the approved products. Are futures-backed ETFs, Ultra XRP ETF, a double long. It's a double leverage. Short XRP ETF, it's a one-time short. An ultra short XRP ETF, which is a double leverage short based on XRP futures contracts, not physical XRP. The SEC's framework for approving futures ETFs is much less cumbersome. If the regulator doesn't challenge the filing within a certain time frame, it goes into effect automatically. Despite the misunderstanding, XRP's resilience suggests that optimism remains intact, especially as the ruling on Grayscale's application for a spot XRP ETF is set for no later than May 22nd. That is the next deadline. However, May 22nd, they can approve it, they can deny it, or they still have the option to push it back to October. So that is what is on the table for Grayscale's XRP ETF. A lot of people is waiting on Grayscale. I think Grayscale is going to be the ETF that really gives us a nice pump. And then when BlackRock kicks in, if the rumor is true and they do release their own ETF, it's going to help out the XRP price in a very, very good way. So that is the news, guys. I appreciate you guys staying with me till the very end. You can check out all the links in my description to a pre-market token sale and also staking abilities with your XRP. If you're just holding and you're not making any interest, you can go to the website of the platform that is in the description. There's a link in the description. And there you can have a flexible or fixed account. So you can stake it either way you like it, but either way you gain extra money, or extra XRP off of your hodling XRP. So you guys can check out my latest stuff on the left. You can subscribe to me on the right if you haven't already. And until the next video, guys, y'all take care of yourself and each other.